Am I? Yeah. So Nexus is not only helping me keeping the artifacts, storing the artifacts, and whenever you need to revert back to the artifact, the previous version, you can download and you can run it on the production server. My JFrog and Nexus is also helping in development part. Okay, in development environment. So in the DevOps point of view, so it is almost helping you at 40%, but rest of the 60% it is being used at development environment. I'll tell you. Let's take it an example. We have a modules, multiple modules. You can take any company or any bank. We have a multiple modules. So each module will be having a separate team and separate development teams, like multi development teams we have, and they are doing the code with the cross teams. For example, I have a 30 developers and working on 30 different modules. Okay, and each module is having a team and they are having the repositories in the GitHub. And whenever developer is doing his code, he will be first checking in the local host. Local host means laptop. Okay, in the local host is going to run in a VS Code or Visual Studio or a PyCharm or any other IDE is going to check in this local host. Even though when he is running the code in the local host, here, let me, here, so this particular code, will also integrate with, will also look for some packages. What type of packages? When a Java developer, for example, when a Java developer or .NET developer is going to build this code, it is going to look for some packages, some streams. Okay, like example, jar packages. So you want to run some code here. So this jar packages, instead of writing multiple times in the one program repository files, they will already written and they will keep it in some place. And whenever this code is being executed, so if it is needed, it is going to pull the jar package. So we can't keep all the jar packages at repository in the GitHub. So we have to keep it in a one central repository, and where whenever the code is going to execute, and it should be bring and it should be executed. So where I can keep this jar kind of packages. So whenever across teams or uh, multiple repositories are there, multiple program files are there, everyone is running their individual codes and it need a packages. So all the packages are kept at one central point. Where is the central point? The central point is again Nexus and JFrog. Okay, Nexus and JFrog. First, here we will create the repositories for development. If it is a .NET, Java, NPM, they'll be having their separate repositories and they'll keep every possible packages in this repository. And we will provide these links here in the package.json or pom.xml, okay, or application.json in these files. Then whenever it is going to execute, it look for this repository, npm repository, and it will download into his machine and it will be. Then how come is this guy is connecting? Since this guy is connecting with a VPN, so he will be having an access. Okay, his account will be created at this Nexus, so that's how he is going to be. So this is how at development side the packages used from the Nexus or JFrog. Okay. So when my code is building and it is going to upload into the nexus, if you are clear, am I good to execute lab? If you all are clear, can I go for a lab? Okay, let me go to Mumbai region. One instance is running. Push. I'll terminate this. Launch instance. Let's call it as nexus server. Let me take t2.medium. Okay, so 2 vCPUs and 4 GB memory. I'm just taking the Amazon Linux, not Ubuntu. You can take Ubuntu also, no worries. 1A, and I'm going to take the security group. That's fine. And I would like to write a shell script here. Okay, no, let me launch instance. It's running. Connect, copy this, open CMD. I think I kept a script somewhere. I'm not able to see. No worries. Let's yum install yum update. Let me come here. It's up to date already. I would like to install a Java. So without Java environment, your Nexus or JFrog will not work. Install the Java first. Yes. Then also do this wget one, wget package. It's already installed. Then that's fine. And let me go to this directories, app directory, and then download this nexus. Yeah, I'll show JFrog also. What happened? Sorry, both are used, but JFrog is now latest in the market. Okay. Uh, can you speak a little bit louder, please? Yes, Docker images also there. You can use Docker images and you can run. But the problem is JFrog, it has to with the SSL certificates. Let's see, I will do that one as well.
HTTPS.
Yes, it doesn't allow
Okay.
HTTP. It will be go with this one. Uh, what? HTTPS.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Let me run this. Give me a minute. Yep. Is my network unstable? Are you able to see the screen?
No, no, Rajni.
No.
And sometimes your voice is also not clear.
My voice. It's showing my network is unstable. Is it working now?
Yeah, now, yeah.
Is it working now again?
No, Rajni.
Sorry. I hope it will be right now. Voice also?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So where are we? We are here, right? And now I just now like to do this. Download. It's not downloading. We have multiple packages, star packages here, Unix, Windows, and you can take any of the package. And I think I already kept a script here. That's what I would like to run a shell script. I think here or here. This one. So here I have a shell script. What I'll do, I'll just copy. You can find in the Notion also. Vi nexus.sh and I. Let me keep the same. And here, so wget, that's fine. Escape shift colon w exclamation mark. and sh nexus.sh. It's having a trouble. This is no longer needed. We are already installed the Java. So what I'll do, I'm going to remove it. In the app, it is going to download and it is replacing the user and it's getting started. Fine. Colon w exclamation mark, and let me run one more time. Invalid user. User add nexus. That's it. Now let me run it. Now nexus is starting it giving. Let me come to my server. Wget link is completely copied. Yes, it's copied. Take the public IP address. So nexus will work on 8081 port and 8082 port. JFrog and nexus both are works on this 8081 and 8082. Let this load. Yes, so it was opened right now. So I need to log in. The username is always admin and the password you have to do like the Jenkins. Copy this, cat, paste it. You'll get the password here. Copy and just paste here. Sign in. It's signed in. Go to next and set up your new password. I'm going to keep the password itself password @123. Okay, next I'm just giving anonymous access to check dashboard. Now I have logged in. This is my dashboard right now. Sonatype Nexus repository. Okay, browse means it will be having the default repositories. Upload means you can upload your packages into this repositories. Okay, so this is settings. You will be having a multiple options. Repositories, blob stores, nothing but storages only, and even the storage is not enough for you, you can mount EBS also on this instance for this nexus. And proprietary repositories, which are nothing but default repositories, releases and snapshots and nugget hosteds. And it's again developer side content selector. If you have any specific things, so you can go with this. And cleanup policies, So we can't keep all the packages in the long period. So for example, I'm running from last decade of the packages. So I don't want of last 5 years of packages. I don't want last 1 year of the packages. We can write a policies to clean up and some routing rules for the repositories. Coming to securities, based on the users and based on the uh, actions, you can give a restrictions here, and you can define a roles, admin role, contributor role, read role, and how many users you want. So we can create a users here. I'm going to create a DevOps user. You people can also log in with this user. DevSecOps will be like DevOps, right? Last name and password will be the DevOps at the rate 123. And status will be the active, and that's it. It should be anonymous or admin. You need to move like this and create user. That's it. You people can also log in with this user DevOps. DevOps is the username, and DevOps at the rate 123 is the password. Anonymous access means you can just see the things on the dashboard. LDAP. So this is for the authentication to these Nexus local active directory. We used to call it as active directory thing. It will manage your user accesses, authentications, and accountings. Okay, and it is going to give you alarms on your Nexus behavior at your repositories and your packages. You can keep these ones as you want, and again SSL certificates. Okay, so we know secure socket layer certificates we can integrate here also, and we can keep the certificates here also. And support and system. Coming to system, you know, APIs, HTTP, license, nodes, capabilities, emails, tasks, and bundles. These are just normal. The only thing as a DevOps engineer, we are going to set up this, and in the terms of DevOps, we will be setting up this and integrating with the our CI/CD tool. Okay. So right now, I would like to integrate this same with the Jenkins, and I'll go and I'll launch a instance. For Jenkins, I'm taking Ubuntu. Copy this. Come down and paste it. Launch instance. Wait for it. It's running right now. Copy the public IP address. Come here and just paste colon 8080. Let me log in parallelly into my Jenkins. Copy, come to CMD. Let me call it as Jenkins. Let me call it as Nexus. Yes. Sudo su. That's it. Now I would like to take this password, admin password, cat. Take this admin password and just go with your things. Install suggested plugins. It's taking a time. Oasis open stand. You can even download JFrag as well the same way. Here I kept the link JFrag. So copy this link. Go to this link. We need to select the version. Let's go with the latest version like this. If you click on this, it will open. So according to the environment, like Linux, Windows, we need to download this star and we need to extract and we need to run it. Okay, let this complete and if time they will try to do. But the problem with the JFrog, we need to run it on the HTTPS always. Reverse proxy needed. So let me give the same. Save and continue. Even you can also configure here a reverse proxy for Jenkins. You can give the URL into different name and you can do it in Nginx. New item. So I would like to create first one job. Let's say DevOps job, a freestyle job. Let's take it. And I'm not doing any configurations. I just would like to first tell the Jenkins that there is Nexus is created for you. So let me go to manage Jenkins and come to plugins and available plugins. Just install Nexus artifact uploader. and install it. It's done. Let me go to dashboard. Here, let me go to DevOps and configure. Let me take my GitHub repository. So this is our repository, right? Let me copy this, come here and paste it here, and then come down, build steps. I need to go with the invoke top level Maven targets, clean, deploy. Okay, clean deploy. We are deploying nothing but we are uploading the artifact, right? So artifact deployer, it's called. Save and apply. I just install the plugin and I just given some configurations in my job, and let's try to run it. Let this run. Still running. I think it was still running. Wait a minute. Building a war file. Yes. So now it is trying to see to my repositories, sample releases and sample snapshots. What I can do, I can come to Nexus and go to repositories here. Okay, repositories, create repository, Maven to hosted. Maven to hosted. Here we need to give a name for my repository in order to upload my artifact. Okay, so I have kept a document here. You can follow the same document also. So to avoid spelling mistakes, I'm just copying this. So here, sample snapshots. So sample, you have to keep the snapshots here, maven to according to your build process. Okay, if it is a snapshot is nothing but under development code. Just come down and create it. It's created. In same way, create maven to hosted. Now it should be releases. Okay, and above which you can copy releases, and here the nexus keep the release. Okay, it's not taking. Yeah, now it should be releases, and this should be releases only. Now come down and create repository. That's it. A bit confused on nexus creation. Can you discuss again? Yes, we'll discuss again. Now I have created two repositories right now. I need to tell to my code and as well as to my Jenkins, there is an nexus is created. Whenever the build process goes, you need to upload the artifact to this repositories. If my code is under development, if it is a snapshot, upload into the snapshot repository. If it is into the release, you should upload into the release repository. So like this. So since I have already installed the plugin, let me go to my code. Here I can able to find my pom.xml. So in this pom.xml, always the remote repository for artifact management, you should apply under where distributed tag only. So I'm opening a VS Code itself in the browser. Okay, come down here in the under distribution management tag, you can able to see this XML configuration nexus repo, and here I need to give this repo. So how can I find this? If you come to our here, so we have a two repositories, right? Sample releases. If you copy, so this is the link. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm going to just replace the IP address. Nexus, copy it, come here, keep this IP address. Okay, so now sample snapshots and sample releases in the nexus repo. Now my code is actually, it is having 1.0. It is a version. 1.0 is a version. Whenever you're having a version, that means release. Okay, so let's do with the 1.0 first, and I would like to commit it. Commit and push. Let me give nexus. Commit and push. It is committed. Let me come to my Jenkins, and I'm going to abort this. It's already got failed. If you see why it got failed, it got failed because of build failure, download from central repository, it's fine, and uploading to nexus repo. Okay, uploading to the nexus repo. But the thing is, failure to deploy artifact could not transfer artifact to hello 1.0 to your nexus repository. The to and pro and motion is not happening. Okay, download and upload pro and motion is not happening here. So since we are not given any configuration to the Jenkins, then how would it is going to understand that I need to upload there? It is referring to my previous configuration, which is 18.61.48.229 IP address, referring to the old one, not the new one. So it is not able to find and it got failed. Fine. So I have updated the IP address, right, and the repositories sample. Now let me run again. It again got failed. Why? Invoke top level Maven targets. It got failed, could not transfer. Okay. So we need to do something in the Jenkins that it has to be upload. So I need to tell the Jenkins. So this war file, this package is here in the Jenkins and it is trying to upload into the Nexus. But Jenkins doesn't know the Nexus username and password. It's not authenticating, right? So to do that, you can come to the Jenkins, go to cd/var/jenkins path. So I already written a notes. You can come down, go to this path, varlib jenkins home directory, and create one directory here, which is nothing but .m2. .m2 means .m2 means
Local repository.
local directory. Okay. Yes, I have created the local directory for my Maven, and I am going to give Jenkins permission on it, and then I will be editing the .m2 settings.xml file. Okay, so here I need to provide this one. Okay, copy this, come here. Okay, that's it. Now here I need to tell the username is not this username, this is admin. And the password is password only, right? Password @123. Okay, now
Rajani, I have a question. Can't
yes,
we set this configuration in the systems in the Jenkins itself? Mm, It doesn't provide that option, like
it
creating the
will
credentials.
provide, but you are providing at Jenkins level only. So
Okay, now we are
.m2 is at
provide.
Maven level. Maven is creating and you are uploading to the hosted Maven file. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yes, that's why we
okay,
need to tell inside the .m2. I'm telling inside the .m2, inside the Jenkins.
okay. We are telling Maven to like install it in, I mean, deploy it to that folder
Yes,
in Nexus.
.m2 is going to
Okay,
hold the local things, right? So we are telling to the .m2 that this is the things. So I'm creating this one. You should upload there via Jenkins. Okay. Now I'll come and I'll again build this. It is done. If I open this console output and I'll go to Nexus. Okay. I have 8 fonts uploaded to, it is uploaded to sample releases. Okay, let me open this, open in a new tab. Wait for open. What's downloading here? What I'll do, copy this. You can open this one also. New tab. Yes. And here it is a metadata. Now you can go to the samples, up to the repository. It's giving 400 error. Sample releases. So here my repository sample releases. If you browse, it's again redirecting to my nexus, and it is showing me sample releases.com box fuse sample hello 1.0. This is the information. The artifact is here right now. Okay, if you would like to download again, see here the links are there for direct downloads. In the downloads, it got downloaded for, see, just before. Now I'm uploading here into this repository where sample releases. Okay, so they have created here, and you can browse like this, and here also you can browse like this. May come to repositories, browse sample repositories, you can see. Okay, if we go to back and open sample snapshots, snapshot is not updated because the code is not for the snapshot. Okay, the code is not for the snapshot. Let's do updating the snapshot, and let's try to see here the package is uploading or not. Come, what I'll do, I'll be changing this as a snapshot, not 1.0, snapshot. Okay, snapshot, I'm giving a comment and committing it. And let me come to my Jenkins again, and let me build this job. But it got failed. Why it got failed? Does not match the request path. Snapshot transfer fail. If you come here, refresh, sample snapshots that we got. Okay, it got failed. The path is not finding, but it is uploading the var file here. Now you can come here, you can see. So maven metadata xml.com samples hello snapshot does not match the request path here, but it is uploading. So this package will not work for you. Even you're trying to download, the build process done, it is uploading. Here you can, since we have given the path, it is uploaded. If I open this, I'll be having the all the information, snapshot and ID. I think, let me come through again. Maven deploy, it was uploading the build snapshot, but the problem with the plugin, failure to execute plugin maven deploy 2.7 could not transfer a metadata.samples hello snapshot to it from to nexus repo. sample snapshot, transfer failed. It does not match the request. But if I check, it has got uploaded. Should not fail like this. Am I giving a capture snapshot because of that? Or 1.0, right? 1.0, previously having 1.0 hyphen snapshot. Let me click on this, build now. Now it is succeeded. Now the path is correct. If I come here and refresh, let me browse, let me come here, I will be having 1.0 snapshot. So previously I have built a snapshot. Now I have built a 1.0 snapshot. Now I'll go and I'll build 2.0 snapshot or 1.1 snapshot. Nexus or version, I will say. Commit and push. And let me again build my job. Build now. Success. Come to snapshot and refresh. You're having 1.1, right? Is it maintaining version or not? Yes, no, getting or not?
Yes, sir.
You're not getting.
On it, sir.
I didn't hear the voice. Ajay, yes, you guys got it, sir. Okay. What about others? Did you got it or not? How this artifact
Yeah.
is uploading? Okay, it's about the snapshots. If you are at releases, same thing. At releases also, it is going to have the same releases. So every time your production release is having one version, right? That version of the copy package will be here in these repositories. So that's why we'll maintain sample releases and sample snapshot. Snapshot means it is under the development, still it not finalized, it is under development, and this one you are deploying into the dev environment or a QA environment or a pre-production environment. Once you're checking everything is done and application is working as you expected, we will be removing snapshot and we'll keep the original version. For example, here always version will be like this. Now I would like to keep a version 8.2.1. Okay, 1 means minor release. Minor. 1 means minor release, remember. 2 means major release. Sorry. Let me write it down here. 8.2.1. 8 means major release, 2 means minor release, 1 means hotfix or bug fix. Okay, 8.2.1, 1 means bug fix or hotfix. So when releases happen, somewhat bug or hotfix has been done. So then here in our pom.xml we will going to keep to place is equal to 1.1 or it is going to be a 2. That means everyone will understand, oh, 2 is changed, that means some bug fix or hot fixes happen. If it is not, it is going to be 3, then 3.0, that means somewhat a minor release, a minor changes is happening. If it is going to 8 to 9, the big changes happen like this. So I want to go with the 1. Now I'll commit it, version, commit and push. If you come to Jenkins and run the job one more time, success. Now I need to check in the releases. I got 8.3.1, right? So this is how artifact plays a key role. Nexus plays a key role in artifact management. Clear?
Rajni, how can we take back this saved copy? For example, we want that 1.0 version to run again job.
Yeah. Go to htmlview.com, box views, samples, hello, this 8.2. Now I have a var file. So this var file, if you go, it will automatically download it. 8.3.1. This one, this var, you are going to run it into your Tomcat. Okay.
Okay,
For this, again, for this, you can also write one pipeline. Where do you want to direct? Okay. If you have a multiple environments, where do you want to direct? You can write a pipeline for downloading this specific artifact. So we have already discussed build with parameter jobs. We'll create one build with parameter job. We'll integrate this one. So I can give you one task now. Good question, Sai. Jenkins, create one job and you have to download this war file into Jenkins. Will anyone try to do? So you can also search
Sure.
Jenkins job for downloading
So we have to
artifact from
download this
artifact.
var file and deploy it to Tomcat. Download in the Tomcat and
Yes, push into the
okay.
Tomcat. You can try with the declarative pipeline. It's easy. Okay, trying with the declarative pipeline is easy. You have a plenty of the documentation again. Okay, you can use them.
Okay, we'll try. If it doesn't work, we'll try.
I want to show one thing, artifact repository. Yeah. Always prefer Jenkins original documentation, not this one. I think less documents are available on this part. Deploy and download artifacts from the multi-artifact tree. I need to upload different artifacts that produced by the build to different artifact servers. Artifact 1, artifact 2, server 1, artifact 3, server 2. Why not just use the jfrog CLI from the shell command? No, not available. Proper document for you. Yes, like this. Okay, node script or scriptive or declarative. Declarative will give you. Try to use Jenkins snippet. Use a snippet for download artifact. No, I'll give you script. Okay, even I'll try to write. I didn't write in. So two tasks. One task is, instead of freestyle job, upload this artifact with pipeline job. Task 1. Task 2 is, okay. Second task is create a pipeline to download selective like choice or drop down select version and download artifact. Okay, first task is not freestyle, you should upload from the pipeline job, and second one is, by using a pipeline job or a freestyle job, whatever you wish, download the selecting version. Now I have 8.3.1 and 8.2.4, 8.3.6. So I want to download specific version of the artifact from my Jenkins job.
So we have to create multiple versions of it. So
Yes.
from using multiple versions, then we have to select a version and deploy it.
Yes, you have to deploy into the
Like,
Tomcat.
so we are mimicking rollback scenario then,
Yes, same,
kind of.
same.
Yeah, yeah.
Not kind of, same. It's a
The
rollback.
same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. So we have to take it to the previous version or something like that. Yes.
Yes. So you have to do on deploy in the Tomcat. If you're not done, it will not work.
Yeah, first we have to undeploy it and then
Yes.
reinstall it, right? So like we did before. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it like that. Or even you can run directly in the server java -jar -allo.var also it will work in the server directly. We are
So
running Jenkins
the
java
created version jar var file, we can directly run it. That's what you are
run,
saying,
yeah.
right?
Try to run and
Yeah,
see. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Okay, then this is nexus part. Okay.
Okay. Then
If it is done, then we can move ahead to Ansible.
Ansible tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
So please concentrate on this. I'm just speeding up in this section. We need to jump into the Ansible as soon as possible.
So this video will be available as soon as in 1 hour or something like that.
Yeah, it will be available.
That will be really helpful to do the task. Yeah.
Fine.
And the documentation as well.
Yeah, it will be available in the
Please
Notion.
share it.
You can download. I'm just preparing. I'll update the steps. Okay.
Okay, please publish it so that, yeah.
Sure. Then. So I can terminate the server side.
Yes, Rajni, no issues. You can terminate.
Yeah. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Rajini. Yeah, bye.